You have lots of windows. Medyo makulimlim lang kasi today. Yeah, it's a pretty cloudy day. Sorry, napatingin din siya sa oras na. But yeah, so you have lots of windows, but ideally if it were sunny, you'd be able to see it. But since it's not, yeah, just imagine all of the light shining through. Today I get to show you around this brand new townhouse for sale in the Scout area near Tomas Morato, Quezon City. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. Okay, so it's so brand new that the other units are not finished yet. So I'm gonna be showing you the model unit, and thankfully this is generally done except for maybe a few spots here and there. So currently, I am standing on a 3-car carport, or a 3-vehicle carport. Now this is, kumbaga pwede gawa ng paraan. If you wanted a 5-car or 5-vehicle carport, I'm sorry, so as I mentioned, the construction is ongoing, so they're shouting commands at each other. Okay, so anyways, you could opt to have a car lift in here so that you can fit 2 cars, maybe in this area, and then another 2 here. You could fit 4 or even 5 vehicles. It's really up to you because you do have that high ceiling. So you can fit 2 sedans vertically. Okay, speaking of vertically, so once we go inside, you'll see that the stairs is actually in this area, and under the stairs, we have storage, although the access is of course from your carport. And you also have here your fire exit drop or escape. Then on the other side, so it's not yet done as you can see, but this is going to be where your staff quarters will be, including an ensuite toilet and bath. So right in here. I'm not quite sure what this area is going to look like when it's finished, but at least you know that's how big it is and that's where it's going to be. Okay, so you have here a receiving area which you can deck out. So each of the units will probably have a different looking receiving area or a porch of sorts, right? So in this case, they put a nice mirror and some plants, and I think it's a very good idea. Okay, and this is where your entrance will be. So you have double doors that lead to your foyer. So this one is actually more of the place where you change your shoes, because this is a shoe cabinet, so you don't have to muddy up the place unlike what we're doing right now, because our boots came from the mud. But yeah, ideally we would change your shoes here and then head up to the rest of the house with clean slippers. Okay, let's go to the main area, the living areas. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you click subscribe, because just in case you've been watching our videos and you haven't realized that you haven't subscribed yet, now is the gentle reminder that you have been waiting for. And also because it really does let us know if you like our videos, and it helps us improve on the videos that we make. So thank you guys in advance. Okay, so on the second floor, as I mentioned, we have your living spaces. So you have your living room, your dining, and your kitchen. So again, this is a model unit, so you can see the possibilities of what you can do with the space. So again, Like, you can fit a pretty big dining area there, but your kitchen, no doubt about it, no contest, it's pretty nice. So you've got an island counter, lots of counter space, lots of storage, and lots of provision for your huge ref. This is gonna fit a double door ref, to be honest. And then you have a double sink. You have lots of windows. Medyo makulimlim lang kasi today. Yeah, it's a pretty cloudy day. Sorry, napatingin din siya sa oras na. But yeah, so you have lots of windows, but ideally if it were sunny, you'd be able to see it. But since it's not, yeah, just imagine all of the light shining through. Okay, we're not done though, because of course, if this is where your guests will be staying, they ought to have a guest powder room. Okay, so I also want to point out that the light switches are about 1 meter from the floor. That way it's accessible to kids and to people who might have trouble reaching higher switches otherwise. And also, if you can see it, may plastic pa nga eh. It's touch sensitive. Although not super sensitive right now because of the plastic. Okay, let's go to the 3rd floor. This video is sponsored by Carousel, the leading online platform for buying and selling new and secondhand goods. In Carousel, everyone wins. Buy, sell, give. Anything goes. As for sizes, so you've got 357.61 square meters of floor area and then 110 square meters of lot area. But that includes part of the driveway that you own. So without that, you'd have more or less about 90 square meters of lot area. Okay, on the 3rd floor landing, you have here a nice study area. So you've got built-ins over here, nice big window, and then a table that fits 4. So this tells you that you have a lot of space. Perfect, again, as a study corner or nook. And then over here, we have the master bedroom. So of course, you've got lots of space, lots of windows. What more can you ask for in a bedroom, right? Nice and cozy, but still very, very spacious. And it wouldn't be a master bedroom without a dressing area and an ensuite toilet and bath. So you've got this huge sink, lots of counter space, your water closet, and this above standard shower space. So you could opt to have a shower enclosure over here, but even if you didn't, the water's not gonna reach that area, trust me, it's pretty big. And I like the fact that it's quite open. But of course, comment down below if that's your thing. Okay. Finally, up the 4th floor, just look at how high ceiling that looks. These areas are always so pleasant with the high ceiling and everything. It just adds to the space, don't you think? Okay, so on the top floor, we've got a hallway that leads to the 3 other bedrooms. So bedroom number 2, which, ooh, it's nice and sunny over here, which they showcased as a boys' room, I suppose, or a sibling room with 2 kids. Then you've got your study and your wardrobe built in right over there. And of course, this is not included. Again, this is just a model unit, but ideas, right? And then right across, we have a shared toilet and bath. Nice and bright. And then bedroom number 3. So again, you've got lots of space. You've got your built-in over here, right? Windows, 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 and you have access to the shared toilet and bath. So it's a double access toilet and bath. And finally, we have bedroom number 4. So this one, you've got your space, then you've got your built-in over there by the door, and you have an ensuite toilet and bath. Okay, recap. So you've got 357.61 square meters of floor area, 110 square meters of lot area, which again includes the driveway. So for the lot itself, where your actual unit stands, it's probably going to be around 90 square meters. You've got 4 bedrooms, 5 toilet and baths, and a 3-vehicle carport, which can still accommodate 2 extra vehicles if you opted for the car lift, which makes your carport, you know, a 5-car carport. Then you've got your staff quarters, and then your living spaces on the 2nd floor. Remember, you've got that huge kitchen. Okay, so if you or anyone you know is interested in a place like this, and again, this one is in the Scout area near Tomas Morato, Quezon City, make sure you show them this video. Or if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message, or better yet, go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.